Hi, welcome back to the Hydroponics Daily. I'm Dr. Russell Sharp. Today we're going to talk about an essential micronutrient that is zinc. Zinc is very important for auxin synthesis and function. So auxin is the hormone in plants that provides the apical dominance. It tells the plant how to grow, what form, whether it's a shrub or a single stem tree. It's very important. It's the rooting hormone. It's what's in rooting powder. And so the natural hormone that leads to root production. And so auxin and zinc's very important for auxin production. Without it, you'll have issues with rooting and apical dominance, things like that. It's also another enzyme activity modulator, coenzyme. So very important for that metal for transitioning energy in the enzymes, certain enzymes. You will get symptoms of deficiency, but they're very, very rare, and you're probably more likely be due to something else if you see these symptoms. Intervenal chlorosis, you will see the yellowing between the veins, but the more common nutrients where that's going to be an issue, like magnesium, and grey-brown spots on leaves. But if I saw grey-brown spots on my leaves, the first thing I would think is disease. It certainly wouldn't be zinc deficiency, especially if I was using a half-decent fertilizer that contains zinc. Again, zinc is added as a chelated micronutrient in most half-decent fertilizers and good fertilizers, so you shouldn't worry about it if you're using a good fertilizer. High soil pH, if you've got really high soil pH, you might have a zinc deficiency, you might have a copper deficiency, you might have a manganese deficiency, but you're going to have an iron deficiency way before you have issues with those nutrients, so it just wouldn't be on my radar for something I'd be overly worried about or looking for. You can get, one of the interesting things about zinc is that galvanized posts contain a lot of zinc, and when you make fences with galvanized posts, often you'll see orchids growing around them, and some people say, why have they planted that fence right next to those rare orchids, not realizing that those rare orchids are growing next to the post because they contain high levels of zinc. You get lots of plants that are like hyper accumulators of zinc. Zinc is a heavy metal in high amounts, and so there's certain plants, certain orchids, that can absorb the zinc from around where it's dissolved from the galvanized posts. So that's really interesting. It's just a great word to say as well, zinc. I like it. It's an easy word to say. It's a nice word. It trips off the tongue. I'm waffling now. That's the end of the Hydroponics Daily for today.